Open really is like
What is?
Norfolk is just the traffic be.
Welcome to the vlog. It is me, Candace, at BeauteeInWriting. Okay, y'all, so I wanted to fill y'all in. I definitely am in a different location. I'm here visiting my mother-in-law to celebrate her birthday and all of the joyful good things. But I wanted to come and update y'all because this is the start of a new vlog. I hope y'all enjoyed my last video post because I'm back in the groove and getting things back on track with Project 𝗬𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗚. So I know I've shared with y'all before. I'm gonna share some updates and like some things that I'm loving this month for the month of June. So first things first, writing. So with Project 𝗬𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗚, if you're new to my channel, I'm currently working on my debut novel called Project 𝗬𝗬𝗡𝗃, and 𝗬𝗬𝗡 is an adult dark fantasy novel. Yeah, and pretty excited about that. I'm currently working on draft 2. I completely written the first draft of Project 𝗬𝗬𝗡𝗃. I gave myself complete free will with that. I did a zero draft, built out the character arcs, a little bit of world building, but not so much because I wanted to decide or just see what I wanted to do within the first draft by giving myself like free will, so to say, of just writing, seeing how I wanted to do with the characters and things like that, and just how the world works. So now, as I'm working on draft 2, I have fully fleshed out and working on the conflict of characters, the character arc, the world building, different social structures and things like that. And so that is currently what I'm doing right now. I've written the prologue in chapters 1 through 5. However, I took a pause on that because I really wanted to, and I really am developing a little bit more towards the characters and the world and how things operate. So while I am traveling, my goodies that I have today that I brought with me, this is my notebook that I have that has the what I had completed as far as completing wrapping up for Q2 for the year. Is what I was working on is developing the religion and deity template for 2 groups that's within the novel, and then I have 3 characters that I'm building out their character arc to really like fully develop. I've built character arcs for my other characters and I've done them, and I've done my main characters already, but with how this novel has changed, it changes the personality, especially for my main female character. Her personality is completely different from what I thought I wanted her personality to be. And so this prompted me to redo the character arc for her, and then the MMC, and then also another character as well too. So I've been working on that, wrapping up for Q2. That consisted of the religion aspect, building out the social structure, the world building for the mythical wolves that are featured in my novel. The other deity, like religion aspect, I'm not going to give that away to y'all to tell y'all what that is. And then building the character arcs for 3 of the characters, and then the emotional wounds for 3 characters. And so that's what I've been working on. I just have the character arc for one of the characters and the emotional wound for the character left. Today is Friday, June 26th. I don't think I'll be able to get to too much of it today. I kind of worked on it a little bit this morning, but that's like the 2 that I have left to wrap up for Q2. And if I don't get it past Q2, then I'll make sure to get it done early in Q3. Also, as far as like writing tools, I have all of my pens and highlighters, whiteout options that I have in here, and this was literally all that I brought with me as far as writing. And then I also have my new addition to my researching and developmental guides that I have, which is the conflict thesaurus, and this has been extremely helpful. And I don't think most people know about this book, but this has been extremely helpful to really build out the character arc. So that's that. I'm pretty excited about that. It has been going really well. And then that also gives me a way to study character agency, things like that. Oh, I gotta show y'all my nails. I'm gonna like in the sun tomorrow because the sun kind of is going down for today because it's about to storm. But I did my nails. I really wanted to do like a I don't know what type of vibe. It's almost like a fantasy type of vibe, molten lava type of vibe. You can kind of see it here, but I'm gonna like do like a maybe like a B-roll film to show y'all exactly what it looked like. But I love these nails, and I have to do this design again. So therapeutic. I just love doing my nails, and I did my hair. Put some Senegalese twist in just because your girl just wanted to do it. My curls came out just a little bit, so I think I'm gonna have to do a little more curls tonight because I really wanted it just a little bit more curlier for the dress that I'm gonna wear tomorrow. But it's still cute or whatever. Now I want to show y'all the book that I started reading, and it is so good, so good. And I'm only on page 14. Okay. So this is the book that I'm reading. This is the book Sleep Like Death by 𝗪𝗓. This book is so good. It is so good. Oh my goodness. It is so, so good. This is a YA book, Sleep Like Death. It is so good. Am I on page 10? Page 22, excuse me. But I'm definitely going to read a little bit more of this tonight. I definitely think that I'm going to finish this within a week because it is so freaking good, y'all. I was reading that book called Ice by Rachel. Honestly, I've read one portion of this novel and of that book, and I honestly had to take a break from it because it was just extremely heavy. It just got to the point where it's like I just want to finish this book because it's just that heavy. My monthly wrap up is going to be on audiobooks that I have. I had favorited on Hoopla because you can only rent out 5 books per month, and I surpassed that. There was one book I did rent off of there, and I didn't like it, so I sent it back. But there's quite a few books on that I rented off, and then I tried using the Libby app, but the Libby app they just didn't have a good enough selection that I thought I would like. So, and I know it's with the public library, it's just the selection and the formatting of the app I just wasn't feeling. Now I started watching this new TV show. My sister put me on it, and it is 8 seasons. And when I tell you it is good, so and if y'all have started watching Outlander, or you have watched that series, or if you watched it already or currently watching it, please tell me in the comments because this show is so. You want to talk about tea, girl? Girl, this show is not crazy, but it's just like. So if you haven't watched Outlander, let me just talk to y'all real quick. Just please skip ahead. I'll put a buffer down below to let you know where you can skip to because I need to talk to y'all real quick because this show is good. Okay. So we have this woman who was sent back 2 centuries. She's a medic and a nurse in World War II. And she's sent back, is that World War II? I don't know, but she's a medic and she's sent back 200 centuries. And she's basically trying to get back home to her man. But the heart is telling her, girl, you better get with this soldier right here named Jamie. So when I looked at Jamie, I was like, yeah, he too young for her or whatever. But I was like, he's starting to grow on me just a little bit. He a little ginger, blue eyes. He okay looking. He a little mid. But girl, I think it was like episode 8 or maybe 7. Y'all need to skip ahead, okay? Skip ahead if you don't want to know. But they got married, Jamie and Claire Beecham. They end up getting married, y'all. And it was their night, their little honeymoon or whatever. You know, they finally did the little whoopie whoop or whatever. But girl, I was like, yeah, Jamie, he low mid. I mean, he ain't really all of that or whatever. He could fight, I'll tell you that much. Okay, he could defend somebody. But girl, let me tell you, if I was reading this book, I probably would have threw the book. Okay. He's a virgin. And I'm like, girl, if y'all just throw that thing on him and let him know what a real woman know how to do or whatever. And so she finally got undressed in front of him and she was like, have you never seen a naked woman? And he was like, no, not one that's up close and not one that's mine. I was like, girl, you better show out, okay? You better show out. I would have threw my book at that scene. He was like, and not one that's mine. And then wrapped her up and tongued her down. Okay. Okay, he got some brownie points for that. He was like at a little, he was probably like a little 5 for me. I give him a little 8 after that, cause sir, if she had on underwear, drop them drawers, okay? But no, but for real, the show is really good. Um, her heart is just very conflicted about like going, like she wants to go back home, but she's also experiencing a different kind of love, which is new to her. And I'm just waiting for the point for them to accept her, because like at this point, like they just all get on my nerves trying to tell her where she need to go and what she need to do. Like, excuse me, and all these men out here, they want her, and I'm like, girl. And then it's like she's sent back 200 years ago, so she's using terminology they're not all familiar with, or she's trying to tell them what's going to happen to them in the future, that they're eventually going to die, they're not going to win wars, all this that they're in. Like, girl, you can't tell them that, you can't do that. But we'll see. I'm only on season 1. The show is really good, and needless to say, I'm hooked. But I tell you one thing, if Jamie gonna be dropping lines like that now, what he about to be dropping later? If you watch the show and he about to be dropping some other lines later, please put a winky eye in the comments, because I need to know. I need to know. But anywho, y'all, that's how things been going. Um, I'm I might write. Might do a little bit of writing tonight to figure some things out. I'm getting a little bit of a headache. I need to drink some water. But yeah, y'all, too funny. I'll see y'all in a bit. I think I'm gonna go read this book a little bit downstairs instead of doing some writing, just to like enjoy some free time and also spend time with some family. There are more people coming over today, so we'll see how long that will last of me reading. So I may as well try to get just a little bit of something in. But I just wanted to start the vlog off and talk to y'all, because I told y'all that I really like long form content vlogs. And the last one I posted, the reason why I was short, because I was having a lot of difficulties with the editing software I was trying to use. And I edited the video and then I had to completely erase the video and start all over again. And it was just like, I got to put a video up. I don't want to leave my team hanging. Look, I'm calling y'all my team. I don't want to leave my boo-boos hanging and not put up a video, whatever. So I need to figure out if anybody in a comment, I know I'm asking y'all a lot, but if any of y'all comment in the comments know of a good editing software. I'm thinking, even though I got an external hard drive, I'm still going to get a new computer, because when I use the software that I put on my hard drive, I tried to use it on my tablet. My tablet was running hot and it was slowing down. I just don't think that the capacity of using the software on my computer is really compatible. So I'm definitely looking at getting a computer. I was looking at a Lenovo. Um, it's a really affordable price, and so I just need to look up to see if like video editing software will probably work good on that computer. Just want something affordable that I can use with that, so I'll figure that out. But if y'all know of any free, watermark free editing softwares that you specifically use, anything that's not iMovie related, please let me know. I really, really do not want to get a MacBook, because I just don't want to see myself paying that much for a new computer. But I know MacBooks, they work extremely well with video editing and things of that nature. And I don't feel like, and I don't want to get a MacBook, just because I just don't want to pay that much. And a Lenovo computer that I was looking at was about $1,200 versus the MacBook, where I think that was maybe around like $1,800. And I don't feel like spending that much money. I know that's around $600 more, but that's $600 of a difference. And I don't want to spend that much for a Mac computer. And I do have an iPhone, and I don't feel like I'm not going to have an iPhone forever. I already know that. Like, I'm going to go back to an Android. So getting a MacBook is not like very pressing to me, but I want to keep consistent with, tracking my progress and recording videos and talking to you all, letting you know what I'm doing. So, but that is that, y'all. I'm gonna go downstairs, get a hold of this book, read maybe like a chapter or two before everybody gets here, and enjoy the rest of the day. And I definitely want to make sure I show y'all my outfit tomorrow, because it's super cute. And yeah.
we do 15 minutes little conversation, 30-minute sprint, 15-minute Q&A. But we decided we'll do the 30-minute sprint first, and then we'll go into a 30-minute discussion, open Q&A, and just talk craft, if that is all right with everybody.
Like childhood besties.
I know. I love it so
I was just responding.
So cute.
We bonded so quickly though, like childhood besties.
Right?
I actually might cry.
I'm a dark fantasy author, and my debut comes out October 4th called Black Falls. It's so scary. But essentially, it's about it's a dual POV, so you can only learn about one for right now, which is the 19-year-old girl named Jordan.
Hey y'all, so it's been a hot minute, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it's been a hot minute. The last I actually talked to y'all was back in June. We're now in August. Today is August 8th. I have about 4 minutes to talk to y'all. I'm currently attending a sprint with Sisterhoods of the Traveling Pen right now, and it is around 9:30. It is 9:34 this morning. So I'm just currently working on Project HECATOMB for writing this morning. Definitely plan to do some writing this afternoon when I, get back to it. But I've actually, since I built my computer and installed whatever I need to on the computer, I've really been considering just writing in Microsoft Word, not uploading it to OneDrive, but I've really been considering doing that. And I know that it's great to write in like platforms where you can access it anytime when you want to, but I am running into issues with ellipsis. I consistently choose the font Laura. That is my absolute favorite font that I like to use when doing writing, but for some reason, the writing always reverts back to Lasseria, and I do not like that font, and it's just really bothering me. And then when it comes time to printing, I'm just having a little issues running into that too. So I think I'm going to reach out to them just to tell them about that, just to get some feedback. I did once before, but it didn't really seem to do anything. So I'm going to go back to using Microsoft Word. I haven't used that in a while because I had started using Microsoft Docs, but then like the AI stuff is associated with that too. So I'm just going to use Microsoft Word to put my novel in, and also because then I'm not going to have like issues with printing and things like that. So that's what I wasn't going to work on that today. I was going to work on the religion and deity aspect of the wolves in my novel, but I'm not really like focused on that right now. Like I tried to start it, but I just couldn't get my mind there. So what I'm going to work on this morning is transferring and reformatting everything over into Word this morning. Time check, I have 2 minutes before we come back to the Q&A for the lighting gripe sprint. So yeah, that's it. This is basically what I'm working on. Just a lot has been going on, just like traveling and things like that. And I just, things just has been busy. So that's where I am right now. Nothing too big or anything like that. It's just the summertime, you travel, do a lot of things, have a little bit more free time to do things like that. So we're back and I'm so excited. My computer that I built is running exceptionally well. I would like to decorate it a little more, like do a little bit more aesthetic things and whatnot, but I'm at a point where I just want to make sure that it runs for a couple months before I do anything like that, because I'm going to get upset if I need to take it all apart with all the aesthetic stuff in there. So I'm going to wait until is good and what it's doing before I look to do anything like that. I'm going to stop recording now and do the Q&A, and I'm gonna come back with y'all at some point to chat with y'all, to give y'all an update on how things went as far as me transferring everything over into Microsoft Word. Yes, it could be a simple copy and paste, but I know my formatting and things like that is going to bother me. So I need to make sure all of that's good, line spacing, page formatting, just all that's good before I can move forward with writing. Hey y'all, so the audio is about to be trash, but after after the live, I went ahead and took me a nap because I had a little headache. It was like a little small little like nagging headache right there. So I just like laid down, and then I put it on some lo-fi music, and I ended up just taking a nap. So it is currently 12:52, and I am brewing me some coffee. Bay is on the way home. He's gonna bring home some lunch and some coffee creamer because I ran out yesterday. Yeah, I asked him to stop by the store to pick me up some coffee creamer. Get you a man who gonna stop at the store to get you some creamer. But yeah, anywho. But yeah, so I had some coffee, and he's gonna bring home something to eat. I'm definitely about to drink water first, obviously. And then I'm gonna see how my afternoon is gonna go. I wanted to do my nails. Y'all know I like to do my nails. This is a pivot from earlier, y'all, I know, but this is Candace's day in the life of how things be going. Things don't always go according to plan, but I wanted to do my nails about a week ago, and the drill that I use to do my nails is by the brand called 𝗪𝗡𝗪. This coffee machine is really loud. Hold on. So y'all, I'm on the couch right now. So what I was trying to say is that y'all know I like to do my nails. So I was gonna do my nails earlier this week, and the reason I bring this up because I'm thinking about ending of the night doing my nails. The drill that I use to help clean out my cuticle and just to drill down the nail, just to give it more of a natural look, by the brand, well, I ain't gonna name the brand, but it stopped working. So I'm like talking to, I guess, one of their representatives to see if they'll possibly like either send me a new one, give me a refund. But until then, I ordered a different nail drill so that I can do my nails now, because when I'm writing them during daytime right now, but they're only responding to me at 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, I don't got time for that, for you sending me one message every day at 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, I still got to do my nails. So I ended up just getting a $9 drill, and it probably about to be like the best drill that I probably am gonna ever use in my entire life. Sometimes some things you just don't go cheap on, but sometimes like that extra stuff, it really don't need to be necessary to get, and I think this might be that case. So I'm gonna do my nails tonight. I really want to do long almond. Like, that's my hands are ashy. I just washed them like 3 different times, so they look a little crazy. But for me, almond is medium almond or small almond is like my absolute like favorite nail shape to do. But I have trouble typing with those. And I like to consistently being able to type without any adversities. And so what I decided to do, and I actually done this before, is that these 2 fingers I'm going to do, y'all falling. So I'm going to do long almond on my pinky, ring finger, and thumb. My 2 dominant fingers on both of my sides. I'm going to do probably square or squoval on those, because those are the 2 main ones that I use to type. And I've done that once before, and it worked out great. Like, I had the best time with my nails on. I was like, oh, this is great. I should have done my nails like this long before. So I most likely will do that. Design wise, I don't know. I think I'm feeling the color yellow or some type of color in the yellow family. I typically don't like to do the same color on both nails or things like that. My last set I did, I wanted to show y'all, but I was like trying to try out designs and stuff, but it looked mad crazy, and it was like I was kind of embarrassed by them, so I literally took them off 2 days later. And I did not record anything because I was going to record too, and I was like, yeah, I'm not feeling these look crazy. But I am kind of feeling yellow. And in the other hand, I'm not sure what color I'll do. I don't have a big palette of nail color choices, and I'll show you all that later. But I do have a good amount of nail choice colors. And yeah, so I'm just waiting for my coffee to get here, waiting for my man to get here. And I'm gonna see how my afternoon gonna go. I'll definitely pick up the camera again, obviously, because this is a vlog of just like things I got going on. And I'm in here for the long form content, y'all. I've
like so excited. Now I don't gotta cut my videos short. I don't have to worry about it. My computer can handle it. I had uploaded. So my computer that I built a computer. Yes, Candace did that. I uploaded so much footage to my computer, and I was video editing in DaVinci Resolve, and y'all, I had the best time. Like, everything was running smoothly. I didn't have any glitches. The program didn't close on me. Like, your girl did it. Now, I would say the RAM, as I do more and more things, obviously, I'm gonna up my RAM. Right now, I have 32 gigs of RAM. I'm definitely gonna up it at some point, but for now, all of the tech gurus told me that this is that like 32 gigs of RAM is superb, and I don't need to get any more. But we'll see, y'all. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So proud of myself. Okay, y'all. So, all right, let me just sit here and watch a little YouTube. Okay, y'all. So I'm back. I definitely told y'all I wanted to do some writing, but what I decided to do, and excuse me if the camera is a little shaky, I'm currently holding it because I want to show y'all my nail stuff. Not like a full like deep dive in of everything that I have, but I have quite a bit of nail stuff, and I've been trying to figure out what color I want to do. I already know what color that I want to do, so let me just go ahead and show y'all. Okay, y'all. So currently I got my whole set going. I'm watching Jalen. Y'all know she's the girl. But this is my first bin of nail items. I have my polishes and things like that. This is the color that I would like to do. Here, let me go ahead and put this here. My microphone fell. All right, so actually, let me put this on a blank canvas so it's a little bit clearer to see. All right, so these are the colors that I have that I am choosing between what to paint my nail. Let me get this. I definitely will I already know that one hand is going to be this color there. It's going to take a little bit of time to focus. I'm going to do this color, but I'm trying to decide on my other hand what color I would like to do. I don't want to do any of these colors. I'm not really feeling any like golds or anything like that. I'm kind of moving towards this color here that I have, that I can put on the other hand. I think so. The only color that I have on here that I absolutely do not like is this color, because after a couple days it starts to look like a bone white color after a couple days, and it doesn't look good. So I think I'm gonna go with this color just because it's right next to it, and I think this looks cool. Or maybe I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go with this color right here. I think that one looks good. I don't have, hopefully I did not throw out so in order for me to know like what is what with these colors, I've written down on a notepad, no, a sticky note of all of the colors that I have for all of the colors that I do have. I just written them down on a sticky note. So this color is the third from the bottom, so that is 2391, and that is this color right here, 2391. And then the other color, oh wait, this is by the brand Model Ones. And then the other color I have, this is A1461, and this is by the brand called Double Rhythm. I really love this color a lot. The other color that I have from Double Rhythm, it was that turquoise that was right next to it. If anyone is interested in that one is A1459. This color is so freaking pretty. I actually have this on my toes right now. So stinking cute. All right, so I'm gonna get these items out. I kind of only want to take about 2 hours to do my nails, 2.5 tops. I don't want to go any further than that because I would like to do some writing.
Time check, it is currently 2:49. 2:49 on this Saturday still. And I do have a cup of coffee that I brew later. It's not that great. I'm not a dark roast person, but yeah. Oh, let me show y'all my other bin that I have. I mean, not so much in it, but show y'all the nails I'm going to use. So we have from Beetles. This is their etched X nail tips. It's 576 pieces, full cover matte. This is almond medium that I'm going to use on my nails. And then I don't want to waste the pointer index finger, but what I could do, because out of all of the nail tips that I have, these are the ones that actually stays on like 2+ weeks for me. I do have gel potion, but you have to etch these in order for them to stay on. They have good coverage, so you just honestly need to etch them. But I have quite a few others in here. And actually, let me just show y'all a couple of things that I have. All right, and this is good because I got to let my microphone charge is about to die. But these are my mic. So yep, I have the gel potion. Excuse like the little stains on. That's like the glue and stuff. We have BT Art Box, French tips. Let's see, gel potion, short square. Gel potion. These are short square, extra small. And then I found this like cheapy brand. This one. Yeah, y'all, so I'm about to get these nails going. I definitely think at first when I got these almond mediums, I was pretty intimidated about using them because they were longer than what I normally do. But I tried these and I was just really surprised at how well and how long these lasted. Also, something else I forgot to get, my new drill, because my previous one broke. I'll go get it after I get everything set up, my station that I like to get it all set up and good to go. So I'm ready. Yeah, but so I'm gonna do that. What I'm thinking about doing, because I really want these nails to last a little bit while longer, and I think what I'll do is I'll still put on the this almond medium on my ring finger, no, my pointer and middle finger. I'll still put it on there, but I'll just cut it down because I just really want it to last a while. Yeah, so let me get started on that, and I'll see y'all in about 2.5 hours. Yeah. Hey y'all. So this is still the same day. I went and cooked dinner, and this is just my change of attire. So, oh, let me moisturize my lips because, girl, we don't be having chapped lips over here. No chapped lips, okay? This is the chapstick that I'm using. This is from, what brand is this again? It's a turmeric and lemon lip balm. Oh, it was by the brand called Glow Melanin. It's not really gonna focus. I'm using the front facing camera right now, y'all. So, anywho, let me get a little comfortable. Sit down. All right, now, y'all. So today was like the first day I really sat and worked on my novel. I would have liked to work on my novel today, Project 𝗪𝗧𝗡𝗧, for quite more a bit of time than I already have. Well, no, what I'm saying is I wish I would have worked on it a little bit more longer today. Today is Sunday. Currently it is time check 6:16 on this Sunday, and Sundays for me are normally used for meal prepping, getting ready for the next getting ready for this work week coming up, washing clothes, meal prepping, just straightening up here and there. The house is already cleaned, so that wasn't really much of like cleaning up there, but like straightening up as far as like just wiping down surfaces and whatnot. I mean, that's done on a daily basis, but it just needs to be a little extra clean on a Sunday, you know. But Friday everything was pretty done. So today, slept in being like 8 something this morning. That's just life now. Sleeping is considered around like 8 o'clock now. But I was able to get a lot of like house stuff done, and then set some time aside to work on Project 𝗪𝗧𝗡𝗃. I started maybe around 1ish, had 2 cups of coffee, did about 3 hours of working on Project 𝗪𝗪𝗃, and then stopped to make dinner around 4 something, and then ate dinner. Dinner was burgers on Texas toast. When I went grocery shopping today, I looked in the freezer to account for like what we already had in there, and I was like, boom, we could use whatever we have in here instead of buying bread. So while I was in the grocery store, I was like, we could put the burgers on Texas toast. So I went ahead and did that, and then also we had hash browns in the freezer, so I went ahead and fried up some hash browns to go with that, as opposed to buying French fries. So the meal was quite tasty. I did grab some coleslaw. Instead of putting mayo on the Texas toast, I ended up putting the coleslaw on there, and it's pretty good. But anybody who ever tries like coleslaw with burgers or like chicken sandwiches and stuff, it is so good, y'all. I need to try. But so now it is 6:16 tonight, and I'm checking in with y'all to let y'all know what's going on with Project 𝗪𝗪𝗡𝗃. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I did work on, so yesterday I didn't really wrap up and do anything for the rest of the day. I just like literally chilled out in the living room with my husband, and we just watched TV, had a couple drinks or whatever. Well, I had one drink. It was a cut water. It was the Long Island iced tea. I didn't necessarily like the one because I'm not really a fan of Long Island iced tea, but a week ago I had I think it was the margarita one. That one had me a little lit, but this Long Island iced tea one, I did not like it. But anywho, yeah, so just chilled out yesterday. Oh, and I did my nails yesterday. So after I set up my station and all of that and whatever, I went ahead and did my nails, had a good time. If y'all know, y'all been watching my channel, I like doing my nails different colors. My toes are always both the same color, but my nails themselves be a different color. And then I did the pointer finger and the no, wait, this is the index, right? I think it's the index finger. I forgot. But I did these 2 fingers short on both sides because these are the 2 dominant fingers that I type with that give me the most issues if I were to have the medium almond on there. So yeah, I did really good, did really cute, did a little cat eye action on this one. And then this one is just like a sort of like a yellow. I kind of told you, it kind of looks like an olive. But anywho, Did that yesterday. And then today I did do some writing. So what I was saying, I'm not gonna lie, is that as I was like getting into working on Project Hecatomb, it was kind of hard getting back in the groove of it because I took quite a bit of a break. And when I say I took a break from it, is that I was working on, and I told y'all from, where is that book? I told y'all well, I mentioned to y'all in my other vlog that I did that I posted in June, the one before my PC build, that I was working on really defining out the characters and the deity aspects of my novel. So I went ahead and did that. So I'm starting back over from the prologue, just really making sure everything lines up with how I would like it to be portrayed in a novel, and just make sure everything is cohesive and flowing correctly. So I made some corrections to the prologue. I was going to start on chapter. I left off before I went ahead and written down more about the characters and deities. I had left off at chapter 5, but as I was trying to get into chapter 5, I just felt really out of place. So I am going back from the prologue, which I finished today and wrapped that up, just going over it, just tweaking it to make a few adjustments to what I have going on in there based on what I've written down in here to make sure it all aligns. So I'll be starting back on chapter 1, and now since I'm doing that, I have more of a better grasp of having things flow how they need to within a novel, because I was just like trying to jump right back in chapter 5 and I wasn't honestly feeling that. So and not feeling, I just honestly I wasn't feeling connected to it. So I am going to print out, because as I finish the chapters, y'all, I've been printing them out. So I kind of feel like it's a waste of paper, but I'm going to pull out these sheets from my binder that I have here that I've been using to put my novel in, and I'm going to just take those out, shred it, and then punch hole the new sheets to go in there. And I'm, just going from there with that. So I'm pretty excited, y'all. And another thing that I have done, y'all, so I told y'all, I've been using ellipsis for the longest time, but I think I told y'all a little earlier in this vlog that I just been having issues with ellipses as far as like the formatting, and when it comes to printing, I just really do not like that font 𝗬𝗪, but the font keeps trying to resort to that. I like to use the font Laura. I know when printing your book, that's not the font that your book be printed in, but while I'm writing for my aesthetics and while I'm writing, I would like to have the font that I want to choose. So for some reason, ellipsis is not like to stay on the Laura font when I use it. Excuse me, nor does it stay on the size font that I like to use. So I went ahead and been using Microsoft Word officially today. But I do believe that as I write these chapters, just to make sure I have my manuscript saved in different places and in case something happens, because right now it's saved to my SSD. And so I just want to make sure that I have a backup file somewhere. I know in Microsoft Word, there's this thing called OneDrive where you can save it to a cloud. I did not turn that feature on, and I did not allow any AI features to be installed as far as like Microsoft Word onto this computer that I built. There is one AI feature on here. I don't know. I think it came with the program for the AMD. For when I downloaded the BIOS system, it automatically comes with it. But I need to figure out how I can delete all, because I don't know why that needs to be attached to it. I don't know. But anyway, it's beside the point. I've been saving my work onto SSD officially today, and I would like to back up my files and put that on Ellipsis as like my cloud, just because Ellipsis is completely AI free and it doesn't use any of those features when writing, or just like when you're storing things on there. Because I just want to make sure that I have a backup to my data just in case anything were to happen, whether the internet falls down or my SSD card stops working. Just needs to have a backup here or there in multiple places just to make sure. And then also too, what I would like to do is remove from Google Docs my manuscript from there because my first manuscript is on there as well as a couple other things, but I'm definitely going to remove those from off of there too, just because I really need items to stay to myself. Okay, my phone let me know I got 20% left. Okay, so that's about it of what I did for Project Hecatombs. This is basically like a 2-month vlog, but like only like 3 days worth of filming, y'all. Like I told y'all before, I was like traveling, seeing family, doing this, that, whatever, and I built my PC, which I did the color blue, y'all, in the background, actually cyan. Let me change the colors. So I could change the color for these, y'all. Like, look at it. Change color. Oh, wait, no. There we go. Changing colors. Oh, wait. Let's see. I was trying to do it so that, there we go. There we go. The colors are changing, y'all. Let me turn the light up a bit. Ain't this cute, y'all? I know y'all can't really see. Ooh, y'all, I'm just pressing the wrong button with these nails on. Candace, get it together, girl. You trying to show somebody something. You can't get it right. There we go. So there y'all can see the colors changing and whatnot. It is so cute, y'all, and I absolutely love it. Oh goodness, this one right here is so freaking cute. But like, anywho, beside the point, y'all. I'm just excited I built my computer and I'm actually working on it. And I told my husband, like, I was kind of freaked out because I'm freaked out a little bit by the computer, not in a bad way, but I'm just really impressed by how fast it works and what I'm trying to do to my best, especially with this 4 terabyte SSD drive that I have, and then I also have a 1 terabyte in the actual operating system, so it's 5 terabytes altogether. Trying to keep everything saved onto the SSD card because I would like to keep this computer clean and running as fast as possible. So I'm just really shocked by how fast it works. It's very impressive and I'm super excited about it. So I'm just really proud of myself. And if y'all haven't watched that video of me putting it together, you're more than welcome to. It's not like the best detailed video because my first time doing something like this. If I were to, when I do build another computer, I am more knowledgeable of it and like where different parts go, where I think I wouldn't need any assistance as far as like listening to videos because I was listening to 𝗪𝗪𝗡𝗄 channel. And I was listening to that at the same time while I was putting it together to make sure I was doing the right thing. But I think I have a good knowledge about it, and I'm still learning about computers, to be honest. Like, even though I built that, I'm still taking the time to still learn about different parts of it, regardless of that. So, but yeah, y'all. So I am going to print out the prologue, read that over, and then go ahead and print it out. I'm actually pretty impressed by the prologue. I really like this one a lot better now that I've really defined out something of one of my characters. So this is really good. And I am going to, I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the night. I have no idea, y'all. No idea of what I'm going to do. So I'm just really excited, y'all. Back to posting my videos with y'all and just giving y'all the update, giving y'all the 411 of everything that is going on with Project Hecatombs. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, boo. So just really excited. And I hope y'all have a good rest of the day, good rest of the week, and everything that you're doing. And I will see y'all on the flip side. It feels so good to vlog again, y'all. It feels so good to vlog again. Okay. So I'll talk to y'all later. Again, I hope you have a good rest of the night, good rest of the day. Whenever y'all are watching this, good work week, whatever y'all are doing. Let me get going. I'll talk to y'all later. And y'all leave some of the comments because I be wanting to talk to y'all, okay? Bye, y'all.